1800 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Farzana Khan. First, the headlines. Yom-e-Ashur is being observed with due solemnity across the country today to pay homage to the supreme sacrifice rendered by Hazrat Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu and his devoted companions in Karbala. Morning processions of Tazia, Alam and Zuljana are being taken out in all cities and towns across the country to commemorate the sacrifice of Karbala martyrs. Prime Minister will launch expansion of Ehsaas Koi Bhuka Na Soye initiative to 3 more cities, Multan, Gujranwala and Lahore tomorrow. Pakistan's ambassador to Washington says Pakistan, the United States, China and Russia have a complete convergence in preventing the export of terrorism in the region. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh acts of state terrorism martyred 1 Kashmiri youth in Rajouri district today. The second cricket test of 2-match series between Pakistan and the West Indies will be played in Kingston from tomorrow. And now the news in detail. Yom-e-Ashur is being observed with due solemnity across the country today to pay homage to the supreme sacrifice rendered by Hazrat Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu and his devoted companions in Karbala. Morning processions are being taken out in various cities and towns which are passing through their traditional routes and will culminate at their fixed points. Ulama and Zakirin are highlighting the bright and candid teachings of Hazrat Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu and various aspects of Karbala tragedy. Elaborate security arrangements are in place and all security-related departments are fully alert to avoid any untoward incident during the morning processions. In Rawalpindi, the central procession of Ashura emerged from Imam Bargah Colonel Maqbool Hussain and heading towards its culmination point at Imam Bargah Qadimi after passing through its designated route. The mourners will hold Sham-e-Ghariba Majlis at Imam Bargah Qadimi. Sabils of water, milk and tea have also been set up along the route of the procession in remembrance of the situation faced by Hazrat Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu and his companions in Karbala. Strict security measures are in place to ensure peace and security. In Lahore, the main procession of 10th of Muharram al-Haram, which was taken out from Nisan Haveli inside Mochi Gate, is passing through its traditional route. It will culminate at Karbala Game Shah this evening, where Sham-e-Ghariba will be held. In Karachi, processions of 10th of Muharram al-Haram were taken out from various parts of Karachi today. The main procession from Nishtar Park is on its way and after passing through the traditional route will culminate at Imam Bargah-e-Iranian Hussainiya at Maghrib. Pakistan Rangers, Sindh Police and other law enforcement agencies' personnel have been deployed on the route and cellular services have also been partially suspended. In Peshawar, the central procession of Ashura was taken out from Imam Bargah Agha Sayyid Ali Shah Qissa Khwani Bazaar and after passing through its traditional route terminated at its starting point in the evening. Similar processions were also taken out in Kohat, Hangul, Lucky Marwat, Kurram and Dera Ismail Khan districts. Aerial surveillance of the routes is being carried out. In Quetta, main morning procession was taken out from Nechari Imam Bargah at Alamdar Road this morning and it will culminate at starting point in the evening. More than 6,500 police jawans and officers were deployed for security of Ashura processions in Quetta city. In Azad Jammu and Kashmir, Tazia, Alam and Zuljana processions of Ashura were taken out in all major cities and towns including Muzaffarabad, Mirpur, Kotli, Bagh, Bhimber, Sudhanoti, Haveli, Shravlakot and Neelam Valley. After passing through their traditional routes, the processions terminated at the main Imam Bargahs this evening. All 3 stations of Azad Kashmir Radio Mirpur, Tarakal and Muzaffarabad aired special programs to highlight the biggest tragedy in Islamic history depicting the supreme sacrifices of the Karbala martyrs. At least 2 people were killed and 24 injured in a hand grenade attack at a morning procession in Bahawalnagar this afternoon. According to District Emergency Officer 1122 Bahawalnagar, Rao Sharafat Ali, the incident occurred when the morning procession was passing through Jail Road. He said the injured have been shifted to the DHU Hospital, Bahawalnagar. Our Bahawalpur correspondent Sajjad Parvez reports that Punjab Minister for Zakat and Ushr, Mia Shaukat Ali Lalika, visited the hospital where he inquired about the injured persons and also directed the health officials to provide them best medical treatment and facilitation. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Prime Minister Imran Khan will launch expansion of Ehsaas Koi Bhuka Na Soye initiative to 3 more cities, Multan, Gujranwala and Lahore tomorrow. Under the initiative, cooked meal is distributed to people in need, especially labourers, daily wage earners, women and children. The Prime Minister at an event to be held in Islamabad will also launch 4 food trucks that will serve free food to daily wage earners in Multan, Gujranwala and Lahore. Pakistan's ambassador to the United Nations, Asad Majid Khan, says Pakistan, the United States, China and Russia have a complete convergence of their interests in the region in preventing the export of terrorism. In an interview with Foreign Policy, a prestigious American magazine, he said Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan has provided an opportunity for Washington and Islamabad to work in harmony. Responding to a series of questions, Ambassador Asad Khan said, "We would like to see an inclusive government, and that is something we hope would come out of an inclusive peace process." He said the diversity of Afghanistan also needs to be reflected in the composition of the government. Pakistan's ambassador to Afghanistan, Mansoor Ahmad Khan, called on former Afghan President Hamid Karzai and Dr. Abdullah in Kabul today. During the meeting, efforts for lasting peace and stability in Afghanistan came under discussion. Saudi Arabia and the United States have discussed the latest developments in the region, particularly in Afghanistan. Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan and the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken also reviewed the strategic relations between the two countries and ways to strengthen them in all common areas. The Foreign Policy Chief of the European Union, Josep Borrell, says the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan is the most important geopolitical event since Russia annexed Ukraine's Crimea in 2014. Speaking at the European Parliament in Brussels, he said current developments are going to have a wide-ranging impact on regional and international security, and we have to work with the US and other allies to develop a common approach. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has said that his country still aims to maintain security at the Kabul airport. In an interview, he said that with the Taliban maintaining control over the country, a new picture has appeared before us, and now we are making our plans according to these new realities and continuing talks accordingly. In Afghanistan, several people have been killed in a firing incident in Asadabad city. The incident occurred when people were waving the national flag at an Independence Day rally today. It was unclear if the casualties resulted from the firing or from the stampede that it triggered. Afghanistan celebrates its 1919 independence from British control on August 19. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the authorities further tightened restrictions in different areas of Srinagar to prevent people from taking out the traditional Ashura processions today. According to Kashmir Media Service, the curbs were intensified to restrict the movement of people and stop them from converging on the traditional routes for taking out joint processions of 10th day of Muharram. On the other hand, Indian police arrested Hurriyat leader and the chairman of Tehreek-e-Fikr-o-Istiqlal, Maulana Sarjan Barkati, in Budgam today when he was on his way to attend a conference on Shuhada-e Karbala. And now cricket. The second cricket test of 2-match series between Pakistan and the West Indies will be played in Kingston tomorrow. The match will start at 8 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. The West Indies lead the series by 1-0. Weather. Mainly hot and humid weather is expected in most plain areas of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain with wind and thunder showers is expected in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Kashmir during evening and night. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.